Good morning, beautiful people. A piece of me feels like I need to pull over in a parking lot and have a little chat with y'all. We already not at work. It's going on 10 a.m. So let's just make it a 10 a.m. day, right? So I am going to pull over so that we can have a focused conversation, because today's video is going to be about money always comes to me in the mail. My mantra that I want you guys to adopt as your mantra too. Because what I want you to know and what I want you to do is find unexpected ways of looking at the value in your life. Look how you are receiving money in the mail, whether it's literally or figuratively. Okay? Now mine is quite literal, but also remember that a mail these days cannot just be your physical inbox to your home address, but it can also be your inbox, like your email inbox. It can also be the mail of you being the mailbox and what is being poured into you, what is being placed into you. So I want you to look at that in these beautiful, beautiful ways and to count your blessings of how you are receiving money in the mail. Okay, now as for me, this is something that I've always said. I always say it, and it is so true. I receive money in the mail. I don't receive bills in the mail. I don't even know about that half the time. It's because I have my bills on. Don't tell me about it. I'll come get it when I want it. You know how you can turn off your little thing to say don't send me mail? Yeah, but I receive literal money in the mail. Now, part of this is I hardly ever open my mail. I don't know why. It's like when you know you're receiving money in the mail, wouldn't you be like, can't wait to open mail? But I guess because money is normal for me. Receiving money is so normal for me. It's not a reason for me to go out and rush and look and search. So whenever I do get around to opening my mail, I'm always finding beautiful things in the mail that make me smile. Hold on, I'm going to pull over. All right, so yeah, I started opening mail yesterday. And look, and this is part 2 of the mail. Right, so this is the mail I still have to open. And then I even write on my to-do list, open some mail, not even all the mail, some mail. But let me tell y'all, when I started opening my mail, one of my tenants had accidentally taken the keys with her. So I just asked her if she can just mail the keys back when she gets a moment. And so she did. And then she also included in the mail this gift card. It was a $25 Starbucks gift card. Money always comes to me in the mail. The other thing is this. I was checking my inbox in my email, and my electric company sent me an email. And in the email was the reminder of off-peak hours. So I encourage you guys to do that. Do you guys know about your off-peak hours with your electric company? Do you know when they are? If not, go look at the website and search for it there. And if it's not easily found on the website, you can always give them a call. Like, think about it. You pay this bill every month. This is some information that you could probably use to better serve your life. And so I am not, because you guys know that I rent rooms out to tenants, and of course I have Jay. So I am not going to put this rule over the house. Like, this is when you should do things. I'm not going to do that, because I really just don't like micromanaging or nitpicking, right? But I am going to use this for myself. So what I learned is this. Weekends for me and where I live, weekends and most major holidays are considered off-peak. So if you're going to do things such as laundry, running the dishwasher, go at it on the weekends, right? But as far as the weekdays, this is what I learned. Off-peak times are 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Some of us have smart appliances where we can set a timer for things to go, like your dishwasher, your washing machine, things like that. So that might be useful for you to know. Also, off-peak hours are 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. So if you're going to have to run some laundry during the week, maybe wait till after 8 p.m. to run your laundry. all things considered, you know, you got to consider your lifestyle, you know, what works for you. Do you have people who are sensitive to noise in your house? Do you have neighbors who are sensitive to noise? So you may want to think about those things. But also for me, where this also comes in handy is I drive this electric vehicle and I plug my car up, right? But my car does have a feature where when I plug it up, I can still set it so that it doesn't start charging to a certain time. So this is a great reminder for me that when I have my car plugged in and it's going to charge overnight, maybe to go ahead and start the charging process at 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. Something to that effect, so that we're getting better use of maximizing our off-peak hours, right? So I encourage you guys to do that. And that came to me in the mail. The other thing that came to me in the mail, literally, this, y'all, they even put a cutout. I guess because I don't know, maybe because I've had this in the past where I open up literal mail and money was in the mail. So maybe they have discovered that in the past that sometimes people look at an envelope that looks like junk mail and they just throw it away without even opening it because, you know, there'd be too much junk mail. But guys, I kind of never do that because I literally have opened envelopes where money has come out, whether it's $1, whether it's $5, whether it's a couple of bucks, physical money in the mail. So this came to me in the mail. This is a real for real dollar. And I'm going to put that in my wallet. And what this is Nielsen, when they want you to do a survey. So it's like, hair grows a buck. And if you do this survey, which I'm going to do, so I added this to my to-do list. If you do the survey, we'll send you $5 more. Do y'all remember when I used to do Amazon MTurk a lot? And Amazon MTurk would give you different amounts of money, from pennies to nickels to dimes to 26 cents to whatever random amount. And you can do a thing of surveys, you could do batch jobs, you could do whatever the request was, the task request, and it will add up to physical money. And at the time, I've done videos on this. At the time, I was like, you know how we say, if I can get a dime every time I watch TV, or every time I did this, or every time I do that. I literally was doing that with Amazon MTurk. I was like, if I can do this while I'm watching TV, doesn't take a lot of brain power, and I'm sitting here doing nothing anyway, how much could I make? And my goal was always $150 a month, because what could you do extra for $150 a month? That can pay a bill, that can pay a gas bill, that can pay electricity bill or a portion thereof, that can pay your cable bill. So that was my little experiment. But this is another way of doing a little survey. You can bring in some extra money. That $5 plus that $1, $6, that buys me a cup of coffee. Thank you for the cup of coffee, because money always comes to me in the mail. So then the other thing, because I'm opening up mail, y'all. This right here is a physical check. I got this physical check in the mail, and it's a electric company refund. I guess maybe I overpaid, and this is from the rental property that I had, and I had to settle the bills. And so this came back to me in the mail. It is $27.59, because money always comes to me in the mail. The other thing is this. I'm in the process of planning 2 more vacations, because y'all know I live a vacation lifestyle. It's a lifestyle. It's a movement, guys. So I live a vacation lifestyle. So I'm planning 2 more vacations as we speak for the near future. Actually, I'm planning 3.5. 3. Actually, it'll be more like 2 vacations and 2 getaways. What do you define as a getaway? What's a getaway? Is a getaway like defined by days? I need to Google that and see what that means. Is a getaway defined by if I'm only going someplace for a couple of days and then I'm coming back? Is that a getaway? Or is it defined by distance? If I'm only going someplace that is within 100 miles or 200 miles, is that a getaway? I don't know. So let's say I'm doing 2 vacations, because 2 of them are going to be long, like a week or more. And then 2 of them are going to be like getaways, like a few days, right? So I'm in the process of planning that. So in the process of planning that, y'all, I was online yesterday looking for hotel rooms. And one of my credit cards gives me this beautiful benefit of, if you book 4 days, You pay for 3 nights and the 4th night is free. So I was able to employ that yesterday for one of the, we're going to Vegas, so we're going to stay at 2 different places. And so I booked one of the places using that perk. So I booked it for 4 nights. And so I paid for 3 nights and I'm getting the 4th night free. And I love that for us because that is me showing that money always comes to me in the mail. Because again, you got to know about your benefits. You have to read your benefits. The benefits are usually sent to you in the mail first, and then it's online, right, where you can go and search for it. So I love that I was able to effectively use that for something that's going to benefit me. But then the other beautiful part about this is I'm going to Vegas for a conference, an IT conference. And the beautiful part about that is my company actually reimburses us once a year for IT conferences, for trainings, for things like that. And so even though I'm using this benefit of the 4th night free, I love the fact that my company is going to reimburse me for everything, period. I'm able to use the conference discount rate. So I get a beautiful discount for a hotel that would usually run about $500 to $600 a night. And I'm only paying $250 a night for that. And then I love the fact that for another hotel during the same time frame, I was able to use the credit card benefit of the 4th night free. Then I get to turn in all the receipts to my wonderful company and they reimburse me. So you might say, well, why not just not even use your benefit, your credit card benefit, and just pay for it, being that you're going to be reimbursed anyway? Because they reimburse me a certain amount. So whatever I don't use on hotels, I get to use in other areas, like my plane tickets, like my Ubers, like my meals and food. So they'll reimburse for all of that up to $4,000, right? So I'm still trying to maximize this $4,000 to stretch me and get me as far as it can go. And I love that because money, life, God always sends money to my mailbox. Okay? And then also in other news, I have this makeup brush that I got from CVS. Oh, look, there's a CVS behind us. We're going to go there now. I want to return this. I don't have the receipt because I threw the receipts away after I did Fetch. Y'all know Fetch. Look at my comments or my description below if you want a Fetch referral code. That way you get some extra points and I get some extra points. So if you don't use Fetch, if you don't have the Fetch app, you can look at that. And what it is you can scan all your receipts and it gives you points, and then you can trade your points in for coupons, okay? Coupons for literally any place you shop. Trust me, you shop there, they have a coupon for it. And so I do that. And so I had already threw this receipt away, but I don't need this makeup brush because I found one that I preferred better from Target and I bought that. So I want to return this. I didn't open it. I do have the credit card that I purchased it on. So hopefully we can do that. We're going to go do that right now at the CVS behind us. So money always comes to me in the mail. So this is what I want you guys to do. This is your call to action. Today, I want you to find 3 examples of money coming to you today. Whether it's a discount, whether somebody treated you to something, or whether you literally opened your mail and you found ways to show that this was money coming back, being fed back, being poured back into your life. 3 ways. Put it in the comments below. 3 things today. Okay? And if you can't find 3 things today, even if you only find 1 thing or 2 days, tell us about it. Or if you can't find something today, but you remember something from yesterday or last week, tell us about it. Money always comes to all of us in the mail. I'm Tinesha Davis. This is Fun and Budget. Thank you all so much for being here. I love you guys. I miss you guys. I know we haven't been putting out videos because we've been out in these streets traveling, living our best lives. But I'm trying to fit it in when I can, and y'all know when I can do it is when we on this road going between one location to another location. That's when we get it in. Okay? Until the next video, y'all. Peace. Okay, guys. So just real update. So, so that worked. Went to CVS. I had the credit card that I made the purchase with, so I didn't need a receipt. It was able to do it that way. And I got $8.47 back on my card. Yay. Because if I am not going to use something, I do try to return it. I don't care how much it costs because I don't want a lot of clutter around my house. And That's what it is. All right, off to work we go.